Okay, so first of all, we'll do the installation. Okay. Second, we'll show you how we can set up a lab, a modified lab. Okay, so let's say if you have any topology, any other task. Okay, so you can configure that topology, that modified topology in this Web IOU. So first of all, let's start the lab setup. Open your VMware. Okay, we have to just open a virtual machine. Just navigate to the folder. So can you navigate to the folder? Okay, perfect. Okay, now we have to open this file. So this will be a single file that we can open in this VMware. Okay, so first of all, at least we have to give here 8 GB RAM. Okay, so let me just modify this one. I'll set here 8 GB. So at least it should have 8 GB RAM. Just say okay, no problem. Now I'll just open this power on this virtual machine. You can choose any option, no problem. Okay, so first of all, we are not getting any address here, right? So the user credentials are, okay, I think I cannot access. So can you log in? The username is root.
Root
Yeah.
and pass. Okay.
And the password is Cisco.
Small, all small.
Yeah, all small. Okay.
Yes.
And just 1 minute, let me check the steps. Just 1 minute. Okay, so type here cd space dot dot. Yeah. And then cd space etc slash forward slash, not this one, without any space, without space. Yeah. udev, udev slash rules. Okay, so this is dev, udev.
UDEV.
You're right. Correct. And this is rules dot d.
.d.
Right. Enter. Okay. Now just run the one more command, rm space 70. Press the tab key. Okay. Enter. Press type yes. yes. Enter. Now just run the command reboot. reboot. Okay. So it will restart. Just wait. Okay, perfect. So right now, as we can see here, we can see the IP address, right? So using this IP address, what we can do, we can open the browser. So do you have Firefox?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so can you please open the Firefox? You can use Control Alt to get out from this CLI. Just browse this address. It will take time, no problem. First time it will take time. No need to use any HTTP or HTTPS.
Okay.
Can you open your CLI so we can just do a ping to check the connectivity?
Yeah. No, it's not pinging.
Okay, that is not accessible. Okay, so we have to find out the issue. Okay, just go to the VMware again, the CLI.
I guess I don't have the VMware that external card or netting on the VMware card.
Okay, okay, so we will fix it now. Issues. Can I
Yeah, you can control.
Okay. I think I cannot access. Okay, just do one thing. Open your run.
Run, right?
Yeah. Okay, now opens ncpa.cpl. Yeah, this one. Cool. Okay, so we have here VMnet 1,
Yep.
right? Okay, so what we will do, we will use this VMnet 1 for this VMware. Okay, this lab.
Okay.
Just go to the VMware, shut down this lab.
Mm. So down means just close, right?
No, no, just do one thing, login,
Okay.
root and Cisco. So whenever you want to do shutdown, so just first of all, you have to log in. Okay, and then you can run a command.
Reboot, right?
Shutdown,
Okay. So,
no, shutdown space minus H hyphen H, sorry. Shutdown space minus, yeah, space now.
no. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, now add this virtual machine. You can see the settings there. Yeah. Go to the settings, the last one. Yeah. And go to your network adapter. Okay, this one. Just go to the custom. Yeah. Choose VMnet 1. 1. Yeah. Go to the second adapter. Choose here custom and VMnet 8.
8.
VMnet 8. Okay. Say okay. Okay, now just do one thing. Go to the edit tab. Here, yeah, correct. Virtual network editor. Okay, so perfect. We have both adapters. Okay, so I think we have VMnet 8, right? That is connected. Earlier, we were getting the IP address from this adapter. Can you open that ncp.cpl output? That network connections, yeah.
Yes.
We should have here VMnet 8 also. This has this IP address. Okay. Okay, no worries. Just go to the VMware again. Yeah. And cancel this one. Add in this machine.
Power on.
Yeah, no, edit this one again.
Okay.
Go to network adapter 2 and change it to VMnet 1. Yeah, and just save. Okay. Power on the machine. Okay, try to ping this address. It should work now.
Notes.
Now go to your browser and try to access the same address.
Yes.
So, we have this troubleshooting section. Okay, so just click on this one. So right now I have imported 2 labs. Okay, so let's say in future if I will share a new lab, okay, or a different version of lab. So what you need to do, first of all, just create a folder here. Okay, so right now I'll name it to test only. Add this folder. So now we can see that folder here, correct? So go to manage. We have to import the lab, right? So click on this one, import lab, browse your folder, choose that file and just open. So once you click open here, right, and you can directly import the lab. So once we import the lab, we will be having option where to install that file. So you have to choose your folder, test or whatever name that has, okay? So this is how we import a lab. Now let me start this lab. So we were doing this one, the 11, TS11. It has n numbers of version. So this is the diagram first of all. So you have to go to the devices tab. Okay. So we can see the list of devices. So what we have to do, you can see this line all devices. And then for all devices, we have some tab. So this is the start all device tab. Okay. So if I click on here, so what will happen here? It will start all the routers and switches. If I click here, it will stop all the devices if they are running. And finally, this one, if I'll click on this one, so it will wipe all the configuration what you have done, what user have done. Okay. Let's say first time I'm doing this configuration. So first time we have to wipe the configuration. Okay. I'll get a log, deleted all configuration. So this will be having the IP addresses, the pre-configuration it will be having. What it will not be having the user configuration. Okay. What user have done. Now we have to start the lab. So just click on this one. Okay. So using this one, it will start all the IOSs. It will take some time.
So if we have to import some other third party tool like Palo Alto or Checkpoint
No,
iOS,
this
so
web
how
IO
we can
is
do?
only for router and switches. That's it. You
Okay.
can draw topology that has only router and switches. For Palo and Alto, the security devices you cannot import. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Even your XR routers, Nexus switches, you cannot import. Okay.
Okay.
This is only for routing and switching. So we can go here. So let's say I want to do the first ticket. Okay. So I can just go to the user and can click here. So just choose the application only first time. So I think we will be having,
Desktop on download.
okay. No, do we have putty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can you navigate? Do you have GNS installed here? Okay, perfect. Just click on this one. Remember the choice. Open the link. So now like this, I can open all the switches and routers and PCs. Okay. So let's say I have done some configuration. Okay. So interface is 0 by 0. No shutdown, IP address, DHCP, any configuration. So we have to just say do WR. Okay. Now let's say I have just done one single ticket. Okay. So I'll just save the configuration. And now I don't want to do the configuration. So I can just go to device tab and just do a shutdown. Okay. That's it. So I'll be getting a log here in few minutes. Yeah, all device stopped. Okay. So once you do the configuration, the half configuration, so always you have to do this shutdown. And let's say you have done all the tickets. Now you want to do everything from scratch. So just wipe the configuration. Okay.
Okay.
This is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So now let me show you, let's say if you want to do a new topology, okay, how you can draw here. So in GNS3 also we use some routers and switches, right? But in GNS3 that will consume your RAM, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
say
sir.
if I want to add 100 router, 200 routers, or and 300 switches like this, and in n numbers of switches, okay, so that is not possible in the GNS3, correct? But
Yes.
in this Web IOU, that is possible. You can have n numbers of switches and routers here. You can draw full mesh topology, any kind of topology you can configure here. Okay, so I'm using this one test folder. So first of all, what you have to do, let me just show you how we create a topology here. So let's say what I want. Let's say I want this kind of topology. Okay. And one trunk port in between these two switches. So what you have to do, you have to count the number of devices. So let's say I will assume this is device number one. This will be device number two. Okay. This will be device number three, device number four, and device number five. So whenever we create a device, right? So at that time we have to choose an option that is number of slot. How many number of slot you have to choose. If I will choose one single slot, it means I will be having interfaces 0 by 0, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, and 0 by 3. If I need, let's say, 5 interfaces, so I have to choose two slots that will include your 0 by 0, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 1 by 0, 1 by 1, 1 by 2, and 1 by 3, like this. Okay. So one single slot will be having 4 ports. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so device number 1, device number 2, go here, add a new lab. Yes, add a new lab. Name, we have to choose a name that is mandate, as we can see the star here, right? So let me use test. Description is also mandate. Test. You can ignore this one. You can ignore this one. Go to the net map. So this net map is your real diagram. So in the paint file, what we have, device number one is connected to device number two. Cool. So device number one, the port is 0 by 0 connected to device number two, port 0 by 0. We can choose any port number.
Okay.
Device number one is having one more link with device number three. Okay. So device number one is having one more link with device number three. Cool. Device number one is having one link with device number four. Okay. 0 by 2 with 4, 0 by 0. Perfect. Device number 2 is having one link with device number 4. Okay. 2, 0 by 1 with 4, 0 by 1. Just make sure you are not repeating the port numbers. Okay.
Yes.
Then device number 2 have one more link with device number 5. 2, 0 by 2, 5, 0 by 0. Okay. So link number 1, link number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I can just verify here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of links we have 5. Okay. Add this net map. Okay, device number. So device name, sorry. So device number 1 and 2, these both are switches. The remaining devices are routers. Okay. So switch number 1, this is switch 2. You can use any naming here. Router 1, router 2, router 3. So switches. So we have two types of images here. One is L2, one is L3. So for all the routers, you have to choose L3 higher end image. This one, the final image. Okay. For switches, you have to choose this L2. Basically, this is not L2. This is your L3 switch image. Okay.
Okay.
This L3 it means that is only for the router. L2 it means this is your L3 image. You can edit everything here in the switches. Okay. This is not a real L2 image.
Okay.
The RAM, NVRAM you can ignore. Ethernet slot. This is what I was talking about. I have to choose 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1 because right now we do not have any more than 4 ports on a single device, right? Even device number 1 and 2 have only 3 ports maximum, correct? So we can just choose one single slot. Okay.
So we can edit later if required, right?
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
The serial interface, no, right now I don't want any serial interface. K2 keep alive, L2 keep alive, ignore this one. Picture, so I'll just use here switch. This is also my switch. And about initial configuration, just leave it right now. Okay, because right now we need a blank device. That's it. Just save. So this is the lab. Go to the lab, rearrange the device, and look here. We have the same diagram, right?
Yeah.
So like this, you can connect n numbers of router here. So, and that will not consume your real RAM. Okay. If I talk about JNS3, that will consume your real RAM. But here you can use n numbers of router and switches. Okay. So any doubt till this point, Mukesh?
No, not exactly. If we have to add a user or user PC, so
Okay. So
do we
user PC,
require?
basically that user PC will be a layer 3 device, correct? It
Yes.
means what we have to do here, we have to use a router in that case. So what we can do, that will be a layer 3 image. Go to your lab, edit the file. Let's say I want to add a user with that router R1. Okay.
Mhm.
So that was the device number 3, correct? So device number 3 has one more link with device number 6, 0 by 1. So first we have to save,
Yeah.
then again we have to edit, then we have to decide the device name, that is my user. Layer 3 we have to choose because we have to do some IP addressing there.
Mhm.
Segment slot 1. This is my user, so I can choose a desktop user and just save it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So just go again here. Switch 1.
So I have one question. If we have checked the some authentication like .1x authentication, so is it possible to check with this user?
No, basically the features we can use here only router and switches. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So basically this Web IO application is only for the router and switches. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have any topology related to routing and switching only, that you can configure here easily.
Okay. So in future, if we require more icon, so how we can import the icon?
No, so basically you cannot import more icons here. Okay.
Okay.
You can just edit the lab. You can create a new lab. You can delete that. These things you can do here. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. Any other questions, Mukesh?
No, sir. No, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So that's it. Okay. Bye. Bye, Mukesh.
Yeah. Bye, sir. Thank you.